Everyone wants to learn faster. Everyone dreams of picking up new skills like it's second nature. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people are sabotaging themselves without even realizing it. They confuse activity with progress. They think that watching 10 tutorials in a row is the same as practice. They highlight textbooks, take pretty notes, and convince themselves they're working hard. But when it's time to actually perform, whether it's speaking a new language, playing an instrument, or coding, they freeze. It's like someone who spends weeks reading about swimming techniques, memorizing every stroke, every breathing pattern, every tip from Olympic athletes. Then they jump into the pool for the first time and sink like a rock. Why? Because knowledge without action is just theory, and theory without practice doesn't move you forward. The illusion of speed is dangerous because it feels productive. You feel busy, you feel smart, you feel like you're on the grind. But in reality, you're just running in circles. Chapter 2. The myths that keep you slow. Let's expose the 3 biggest lies that kill learning speed. Myth number 1. More hours equals more progress. This is the school system's greatest scam. We were trained to believe that sitting at a desk for 6 hours equals learning. But 6 hours of distracted studying is just 6 hours of pretending. It's like running on a treadmill. You sweat, but you don't move an inch. Real progress isn't measured in hours, it's measured in results. Myth number 2. Multitasking makes me efficient. No, your brain isn't a high-end gaming PC with 32 cores. It's a single-core processor. Every time you switch tasks, you pay a tax in focus and energy. You think you're saving time by juggling, but really you're leaking energy through 1,000 cracks. Multitasking doesn't make you faster, it makes you sloppy. Myth number 3. I'll start when I feel motivated. This one destroys more dreams than failure ever could. Motivation doesn't come first, action does. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for lightning to strike. You'll be waiting forever. The truth is, motivation is a side effect of momentum. You start, you struggle, you push through, and then motivation shows up. These myths are like weights tied to your ankles. You can run as hard as you want, but you'll never outrun the drag. Chapter 3. The flip, the real cheat code. So what's the antidote? Here's the flip. Speed isn't about doing more. It's about cutting what slows you down. Focus is the cheat code. Cut the noise, cut the fake productivity, cut the waiting. Think of it like a race. Most people are still polishing their car at the starting line, arguing about which tires are best or waiting for the weather to clear. Meanwhile, you're already on the track, building momentum. Focus is like a magnifying glass. Scatter your attention and you get a weak glow. Concentrate it and you can burn through steel. That's the difference between dabbling in 10 things and mastering one. When you focus, you collapse time. What others take months of half-hearted effort, you can compress into weeks of deliberate practice. That's why focus isn't just a productivity hack, it's a competitive advantage. Chapter 4. The discipline divide. Here's the truth no one wants to hear. The difference between fast learners and everyone else isn't talent. It isn't IQ. It isn't some genetic gift. It's discipline. Discipline to cut distractions. Discipline to show up when you don't feel like it. Discipline to focus on what matters and ignore the rest. Discipline is the great equalizer. It's the reason someone with average talent can outpace a genius who can't sit still. Think about it. The internet is full of gifted people who never did anything with their potential. And it's also full of ordinary people who built extraordinary skills simply because they refused to quit. Discipline is boring. It's not glamorous. It's not a viral hack. But it's the one thing that separates those who learn fast from those who stay stuck. And the best part? Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's a choice you can make today. Chapter 5. The Wake-Up Call. If you're still waiting for the perfect moment, stop. If you're still juggling 10 things at once, stop. If you're still measuring progress by hours instead of results, stop.